Hello, everybody. Hello, friends and family and anything in between who's decided to join us here on the CS Summit 6 Online Edition. You guys just saw Pistol with no commentary. We were trying to smooth things over here, Hugo and I. That's right, Hugo, Byron, and Scrawny back with you guys for the second best three of the day on the B stream. Now we've switched out the Spaniards and we brought back in ENCE and x6tence, which, believe it or not, it's going to take some time for me to wrap my head around, Hugo, but this is a Danish team now. It's a Danish organization. Well, a Danish lineup backed by this organization.
Yes, indeed. And you know what's interesting as well, of course, for ENCE is the talking point of Yampy. This is an RMR event. This is going forward to major. We're getting major points here. So, of course, Yampy can't compete because of his, call it a situation. So that's back to X7, back to this old roster of ENCE. You know, obviously, no flame on X7. Absolutely not. I think he's a great player. But in the short time that we did see Yampy in this team, ENCE had some of the best results they'd had ever. So, you know, that really, you know, it's really a shame to see Yampy unable to play in this tournament or in any Valve-sanctioned tournament. But at least we have X7 back. But yeah, I mean, it's just rough, isn't it? It's just a tough way of the cookie crumbling. Either way, it's x6tence with a B plant, a fully corn long for ENCE. They gamble wrong. They're going to lose this round, and well, they may as well just run and look for kills, or they can hide and deny that SMG bonus. Either or. Neither of which are interesting, and both of which result in a 2-0 lead. ENCE are dropping in with like 10 seconds left. This is mental. They're hunting. They're all going to die to bomb.
What the hell is that, man? I have never.
No kill reward. No kill reward.
I have never, in all my commentary days, seen 5 people die to the bomb. Ever. That's fun. Just
yeah, that's how you avoid the kill bonus. That's it's 4,000 IQ play from ENCE.
Nuts, right? But obviously not getting able, not able to get anything for it. That's, you know, they didn't want to die with the bomb. I suppose going down, you know, brothers in arms, man. We do it together, boys. But they wanted some kills, Hugo, and they didn't get any of that. So we're going to have x6tence looking good. 2-0 start. Train goes by, which means now the smokes can fly over. And there are a lot of bodies on this bomb site. That's what scares me for x6tence, that is. Peek up from Sunny. Gets himself the kill to Nodios. Now, those T's are going to focus on Monster side instead. That's where they get their 2K kills. That's where they get their opening. And then they follow up onto Sunny.
Yeah, the run down on the B-bomb site, and they've got the util to cut off these rotates. That molly is going to force Sergey out. He doesn't want to go back. He wants to emerge, but they're going to chase him down. They weren't focused on the plant, and I actually love that from x6tence. They know that ENCE want to battle them early, and so they battle them back with a 2. And now it's a trade and not even needed. They just find the straight-up kill with a missed shot from Alu. So that's a huge round for x6tence. 3 AWP, 3 upgrades from SMGs, and 3 alive as they take their 3rd round. ENCE are broke once again, and this can be x6tence starting to make a bit of a streak at the start of this match.
So simultaneous with our first match this morning, there was also the Fnatic Mouse Sports game. And, well, Mouse Sports have been eliminated from the event alongside Fate. So that's a scary one to consider, right, huh? But this is also an elimination match, however, for Group C. So somebody's, well, they're all already home. God, it's been weird. You know how often we've been able to say in CS Cast, it's time they're going home. Someone's going. Well, no, we can't use that anymore. So you get caught in that booby trap. But somebody will no longer be participating in this tournament. See, it just doesn't roll off the tongue the same way.
Someone's going to the kitchen. What about that, right? Like they're leaving the bedroom, they're going to the kitchen. I imagine you lose a game. Where do you go? Probably the kitchen. Get a drink, get some food, cry a little bit.
Yeah,
or maybe
few drinks.
A few drinks. To get the double bottle opener Swiss Army knife to drink 2 drinks at once.
The old classic. CTs fall back, huh? They're going to leave one inside of the bathrooms, a bunch of dudes on the bomb site. This is the first time we've had ENCE on the B stream. It's the second time we've had x6tence, so this is also another chance for me to say, hey guys, hello chat, welcome to the Summit broadcast where things are a little different. Sometimes we're going to derail this commentary and we're going to talk about whatever the hell we want. Maybe something you guys want to talk about too. get your ideas flowing. This is an all-encompassing place to be today. All right, we're talking about our feelings, and of course Counter-Strike as well. You know, CS is kind of what we're tuned into. X7 tuning into the Deagle as Sergey finds a couple of backs turned. He shuts down that bomb approach. Existence, they tried their damnedest to get onto the A site, but who knew that a few dudes with some Deagles and 4 kills for Sergey would be enough to get ENCE on the board.
Well, ENCE knew, probably. They were pretty confident. They were ready, stacked up on the A site, and Existence walking into multiple crossfires, plus some just mental shots that shouldn't connect, but they do, and that's why we're here. Existence now rebuying in the 5th, coming back in with full guns. This is their map pick, obviously, starting on the T side here. ENCE have picked Train as theirs, obviously a pretty go-to map for this roster, and Nuke to finish things off. 2 follow-up maps for Existence that aren't great, you know, at least off of recent results. And for ENCE, well, they haven't played Overpass recently, so it's just, yeah, I don't really know where this series is going. It's a lot of question marks. Existence, right, we saw them get wrecked by NIP yesterday. Obviously, this team is I don't want to say like a shell of its former self, but you know, no longer containing some of the you know, bigger names or better players maybe in this roster, and this is what's left around.
Yeah, Farley's gone, man. That's a huge hit, in my opinion. Now, they showed us that they're still able to get some rounds on the board. And look, they've got another man advantage. So 5v4 for Existence, sitting outside the B site. They will need the bomb. So somebody better go back and get it. You know, I tried speaking Spanish earlier, Hugo, because we had Movistar riders in here. And I feel like because I speak French, I can get away with at least like pretending the Spanish accent. I'm just going to get it out of the way early. I will not be attempting to speak Finnish or Danish. I think that you've got to know where the barrier is. And I'm not even going to play around with that game, man. Hands off.
Words. That's it. That's pretty much all I can do. And even then, that's me being optimistic. Pronunciation definitely not the key, but these shots are connecting and fast at that. Maybe they need to go faster because there's only 10 seconds.
Yeah, running out of time. Ooh, nearly the wall. Ooh, it's Sunny on the other side. It looked good for Alu, and Alu, 4 frags. So we've got Sergey with a 4K, we've got Alu with a 4K, we've got both of those players on 5 kills each. That's ENCE is 2 rounds. The 2 rounds they pick up comes by way of individual 4Ks. So I think that it's fair to say that in terms of individual level, even just take all of the mix matching of the roster, take the which 5 of ENCE's players do we get, take that whole conversation, throw that shit out the window. Talk to me about individual levels, and I don't think there is an argument that can be said where Existence have ENCE in any type of an overhead. It's gotta be ENCE have the firepower, baby. And in this anti-eco, I mean, it's even more obvious. Sunny's gonna get aggressive in connector, but it's Sergey alone, the one-man show, shutting it down on party. He's having fun, but Existence are not.
Victor Hoover, that's pretty much the limit of my finish, but ENCE, they're going to finish off this round and send Existence packing into another rifle, and that's exactly what they've got coming through here. We're not going to have that AWP unless, oh yeah, okay, fine, dropped over. Going to be some Kev with no head armor for Hooksy, but that's not really a problem. It's worth it for the weapon, and Hector's is now armed and dangerous, so yeah, let's see what they can do in this seventh round, looking for a 4th round. Still got Sunny on the SMG, playing bonus despite the money. He is just making cash.
Yeah.
Most teams by default blowing that door off towards connector as well. Sunny just did that. So yeah, we see that a lot more. You know, CT's getting to fight it, and also jump spotting for information, knowing if Existence are going up or down the connector rather. So bit of info. ENCE for the time being holding back passive. 2 on the A site. Perfect shot. Hector's was waiting, and Ali will give him what he desires.
Later, Alu. How about Sergey? He was our other heavy hitter so far, and yeah, refresh, a headshot. Refresh yesterday was turning heads, especially on train. He had some incredible moments where he was just climbing on top of all the trains, shooting people left, right, and center, never even given a chance to his opponents. But keep your eyes on Connector here. Sunny, he tries to pop his head out, and Hooksy is going to swing it right off. And Queenix, well, he's going to do the exact damn thing. Exact same damn thing. 5 versus 1 situation. It is only X7. 35 seconds. Existence, they have all the time in the world. Every single option is open. The world is their oyster.
Round in the palm of their hand, Connor. As well as a B site, that of which they're falling down to now with that bomb. Refresh lurking long. I like this from Refresh. We see him lurk a lot on this team, but right now this is a good thing because even though it's not going to matter, it's pretty often, pretty common for CTs to save on A long when the B play comes through, and so he's trying to cut that off. But right now, not getting given much. X7 has taken a kill on the A site, and he's just hanging around. I think he's ready for more players to be here. His Existence have had this round pretty much a lock-in for a minute now, so X7 not wanting to rush or run anywhere. He can save here as well, just in CT spawn and get away with his gun, and it doesn't feel like Existence want to try and challenge or chase that, and so this should just be an AK save and a 4th round taken from the Danes.
There we go, huh? Wait, X7, he's down here by the bomb. Don't die to the bomb again. You better back up, mister. He tries to go for the fadeaway grenade, and that's not going to get him anything. So, yeah, sure enough, we've got another round on the board. It's Existence in the lead, and ENCE, they have so much money. Look at all that money. How did they get it? You tell me, Hugo. What do you think their side hustle is?
Arms dealing, maybe?
Selling weapons?
Probably.
Selling weapons to buy weapons. That sounds pretty fucking redundant.
I don't know. Do a lot of governments sell weapons to places and then try and take them back? So, you know, a lot of things are redundant, I guess. I'm going to leave leave those
We're gonna leave that one there,
out of here. Yeah, you got to be really careful, right? Like, I know we got some freedom here on Summit, but I don't want to get too political.
All right, that's fair. So listen, what we take away from the situation is ENCE had a lot of money. ENCE bought a lot of guns, and ENCE still have extra money. 3 players with $4,000 in their back pockets, and a little bit of early damage here versus Nodios.
Yeah, this long setup could be nice, but Existence are taking so long, you can imagine they're going to flash this one. The AWP is posted. Alu's trying to take the first shot, and Sergey wants to respond. There's the flash. Alu blind. It's all on Sergey, and he's white as well. He can't see a thing. Alu trapped here at the corner. Fell off the wrong side, but he gets a kill before he falls off. That's impressive from Alu. The fact that he's even escaped there. Hector's with the AWP finds nothing, and Existence is going to run right back towards B, but look at Aerial.
Look at Ariel. Push through the monster. He is the monster. And he's going to let them cross. Ooh, Hooksy's getting further and further away. And when they line up, he's going to shoot him. Just sprays him down. That's the double coming out of Ariel. He buys time perfectly.
Nice.
USP swap for the 3rd. That's Alu with a 4K. Sergey with a 4K. And Ariel's got one too.
I'm going to mic boost, but it only lets me do it by 10 decibels. So let's see if this is awful or helpful.
That sounds kind of awful. Don't do that.
I've been told not to do that. I'm not going to do that. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, our producer's just like in red alert mode, man. He's behind. Oh.
Nice.
Nicely done. It's the big man boost. It's the 4 kids in 1 trench coat walking into the movie theater to, you know, get past the guards. Nothing
Vincent
to see
Adultman
here.
himself.
Yeah, Vincent Adultman. Ooh, look, he sees the feet. X7, that's an easy lineup. I feel like a lot of people forget you can actually see underneath that piece of wood, so that was no random timing. Oi, but Hector's a second good op shot this round. First one, obviously, deep B. Second, clearing that 1 flank, but there are more players behind them.
Yeah, grouping B right now is definitely the right call. There's only one man to stop them. I think the CTs are realizing, but they can't really do a lot about it. Alu's running from short as fast as he can. Sunny needs a defense though. He's put up a kill. Nice grenade as well. That bomb's yet to be picked back up, and 2 players getting significantly tagged by that HE. Oh dear, this is a bit of a mess now. Alu's come through on rotation. Sergey's cutting off any route back towards the A site, except for Connector, but they're still committing to B, and so ENCE are going to be ready for this one. Sunny, repositioned, in for a second, continues to spray, gets out alive, and there's only 25 seconds. This plant needs to happen. They're going to hunt the kill. They're going to drop, and that's a great shot for Refresh. Don't know how it lands. Sergey's on the flank. Alu's going back up to heaven after shooting in CT, and Sergey can win this entire round.
Yeah, he's not able to stop the bomb plant, but he sees the further player and Alu besting the Opper. So the 2 versus 2 unfolds to the favor of ENCE, which means they will be back in the lead. And while we talked about the international arms dealers that are ENCE, well, x6tence, they don't have much, okay? They're in terms of their exports, they've got like belly button lint and Pokemon cards. And they ain't nobody buying that garbage. So look at this, $3,000 a piece for x6tence. They're trailing by a round. They're gonna have to call this one quits. They're gonna have to let this slide by, and that should be ENCE 6-4. I would like to say that I have, I know I don't mean this literally in the sense of like I own ENCE stock, but I would like to say, here's an acute observation as this B hit is going to unfold, probably with a bomb plant. But hold on. Shit, we're going to have to come back to this point because x6tence are playing a little too fast. They're playing real quick, and in fact, they've already done enough to put this round in question. You always think the ecos aren't going to work, but damn man, Counter-Strike. Any round is winnable. Now they're going to try to hold off on that flank. It's Refresh tucked into the corner. Sunny, he's clearing it, but it's the Deagle still doing the damage. Man advantage for x6tence. Everybody's on this bomb site. Sergey has lost half of his health, and he still has some utility to try and get in with. Good job by Alu to equal this 3 versus 3. However, the bomb's still ticking quickly, and it's now back to the hands of the T side. There's nobody on this side of the bomb plant, but Sergey has no more teammates, Hugo. He is all alone. Sure, he's got the kit. Sure, he's got the smoke, but there's just no time.
Yeah, he's got to run if he wants to keep this gun, and even then he's trapping himself at the end of monster. Calculated effort to 5 HP. Connor, take the floor. Take the floor. I want to hear what you have to say.
So, in Dota, there are commentators like voice packs, right? Like you have casters in the game. In Counter-Strike, we don't have any Anders. We don't get the Moses moments. We don't have any of that. There are no CS commentators, right? No matter how legendary. No music kits or anything like that. But there are two voices, Hugo.
I know exactly where you're
in
going.
this game. Yeah. If you sit on the main menu with the Easy for ENCE music kit activated, if you sit there long enough, eventually you will hear myself and Launders casting from DreamHack Winter 2018, I believe. That's right. We are the only casters in the damn game, baby. And I'm still waiting for my paycheck from Valve. I'm still waiting for my cut of the money. Apparently, we don't have, legal legs to stand on. But I just wanted you guys to know that.
I would take that up with Natu, of all people. I feel like ENCE are the ones profiting there, Connor. So I'll redirect you there at Natu on Twitter. Figure it out. Get your cut. Get your rate. But probably not. x6tence out on a 1-on-3. It's done. It's dusted. It's ENCE taking another on the B bomb side.
Yes, sir. That B hold works well. It's Sunny with the 3K in it, so he's got it. I will say Natu did reach out to me. He did reach out before the Easy for ENCE song really took off. Before it was topping the Finnish charts, before the kids were in the street dancing to it on the daily. He said, "Hey man, is it cool if we use your casting in this thing?" And I thought nothing of it. I was like, "Yeah, who's gonna care about a song about ENCE?" And then the next thing you know. They kind of go on their major run. They kind of win the hearts of the world, #1 trending, and I have regretted everything ever since. So I can't say that Natu didn't give me a chance. It's my own damn fault.
That is on you, absolutely. Well, respect, absolutely, to the ENCE org and everyone behind it. And obviously, #free Yampy. I've got to say that. I've got to throw that out there.
Yeah.
You know, Valve not done right. I love Valve. I love a lot of their decisions. I also don't like a lot of their decisions. That's one of them that I feel like, you know, needs some more looking into. Even if he cheated, man. Even if he cheated, like he was 12 or whatever. I don't know. It's a conversation for another time, but I don't think I'm in the minority when I say hashtag free Yampies. So get the hashtag free Yampies in chat, and let's get on with this game. Let's see what ENCE can do without the man in question.
Okay. Let's see what Existence can do as well, because they've bought into this one. It's left them a little strapped in the sense of Hooksy on the Tech 9, Mac 10 for Queenix, and that's limiting. But they could just run through Monster and find the B bomb site clear. The site itself is clear, but short, most certainly not. But they hesitate, and just that moment's hesitation is enough for X7 to just get back into the bomb site. He is fully flashed and being run down. He regains just a little bit of vision, and all he sees is death delivered on his doorstep by Nodios. That's 2 kills off of the Galil. Bomb plant inevitable. Alu, he's looking for it, but he can't quite stop Hooksy from activating the bomb. So 5 versus 3 in the post plant. We've seen ENCE hold on B at times. We've also seen them falter in the retake. So double man disadvantage. Gonna try to just run this one forward off of the flashes, and so far so good. Nodios with a 3rd kill. It is all on Alu, and he is looking for more targets to take, but he knows he is outnumbered. He knows this one's done. I like that Existence are trying to chase this op by boosting a player into heaven. He may not expect this, but he could still just run away.
Oh, the knife out. The last second knife out. And maybe it would have given him the speed to get around the corner, but not today. Refresh, finding that kill, and getting the orb locked in for Existence as well is always a nice feeling. For ENCE, money, well, that's quite the lacking. Or the money is lacking is probably a better way to say that, because down to 2 M4s and an AWP in this round. It's level pegging either way. It's 6-6, right? We got a competitive game on our hands. You know, I'm not going to make any predictions or say what I think is going to happen, because I don't know. You know, it wouldn't really be basing it in much. I've only seen one game from this Existence team. They got swept by NIP. I haven't watched ENCE without Yampy recently. Every game has been with him, right, in Blast. So yeah, I mean, I'm just more excited about, you know, who's going to be taking this one and where it leaves us in the standings. Flash up on short for ENCE. They're going to get aggressive. Oh dear, it's a bit messy.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that. You know, sometimes you got to get your hands dirty, Hugo. You got to reach real deep. And Refresh is going to go to the very depths of Connector to find his kill. Alu down, and X7 last man up. Now, he's a little occupied here because Queenix has just sat back. Unexpected, however, was him to run through that smoke, or rather be on the other side of it already. So in the 1v3 to the 1v2 made easy, now it's versus Refresh. He is the gatekeeper of the bathrooms. X7's trying to figure out where the hell he's at. Close left, my man. Close left. Ooh. And down he goes. Another headshot coming out of Refresh. He gets the easy AK upgrade. He is the top fragger for the Danes. And they are in the lead by 1.
Yeah, it didn't matter because Refresh just kills him instantly, but I like the angle that Refresh was holding. He doesn't like fight Connector. He holds toilets, but he has a slither. He has a pixel gap where he can see if that player walks past up A short. And if that player does, he won't be able to get the kill, but he'll get the info. He'll tell Hector's to play safe on the site, and he'll be able to flank him on a timing. So yeah, it was a nice little position there for the 2-on-1, and Existence have broken the money at round number 14. It's a big round for Existence, as ENCE have nothing to play with now but the shotgun on Alu. If Alu can generate some cash, farm some money for that AWP in the follow-up, that's really his intention here. But yeah, regardless, it's going to be a buy in the last for ENCE. Right now, they're flashing into middle where only one man is aggressively playing. Refresh has seen it all, and he's told his team to rotate down lower. They've already taken B in the meantime. This is an Existence round all over. We've already seen this. This is how I think round 2 went, with Existence fast playing B and planting, and ENCE stacking the A site with pistols. Well, this is very similar. So yeah, maybe kill 5 with the bomb again, ENCE. That strategy seemed to work last time.
Again, it's not about the outcome of those rounds, it's about the bonding experience. Have you ever blown up to a bomb with 4 other guys, Hugo? There's just nothing quite like it.
No, I haven't, Connor. Maybe I should diversify my portfolio.
Yeah, come on over to Canada, man. We'll have some fun. It's not that far away. Oh wait, you can't travel right now.
Yeah.
Well, we'll have to rain check. Yeah, rain check next time. Next time I've got a bomb and 3 other friends to blow up, I'll let you know.
Please don't.
Nodios, easy exits. They're just trying to run rampant on the bomb site again, looking to cause some shenanigans, looking to ruffle some feathers. This collection of riffraff in the form of existence. But the buyback for ENCE, now trailing by 2. Don't forget that for a moment. You know, we're all having fun here, but at the same time, we are in that final T round, and existence have posted up a very good T side half.
Might not be done though. They might have a 9th in store for us all here. Oh my, what's that smoke from Hector's? That is, I've not seen that before. No idea where it's even going. It's flying to another world. I'll find it. But either way, the 5-man boost in spawn, it's actually a mid smoke to let them get out. But yeah, the boost in spawn coming through, nothing to be seen here. The train in the way, and in this time, ENCE, they don't know, but they've gotten aggressive and they've taken party. That means at least at bare minimum, they know that existence are trapped in connector and the B outside area. It's dangerous to only have 2 players in B right now, especially when you know that existence are about to execute. And so Sony's trying to come down Con. He needs the kill though. Refresh won't let him have it. And well, dear, this is getting dicey for ENCE. This flank needs to come through right now. Alu is doing it, and no one is looking, but he's not going around the corner. The timing is good. He lets them pass. Now Alu coming in the smoke. It's eluded all of his vision, but he sprays into an aerial with 3. Alu gets 1 from the back line, doing a lot of damage to assist, and he will close out the round with a quick kill. 7 here for ENCE at the end of things. It's not great on the CT side, but considering it's an existence map pick and a map that ENCE don't ever play, yeah, it's decent. They put up a good fight.
Good. Pythian Legume, producer man, you've got that mod power, right? You've got that. You got that chat control, man. I want a complete and total ban hammer on any racist garbage. Call that shit out for what it is. You know what? Chat is fun, and you're allowed to have your opinions, but we're all better than that. So cut the bullshit, or else you're just gone. And then we're not all gonna have fun together. You're gonna have to sit outside like you probably did at elementary school when you weren't invited to everybody's birthday. Yeah, you're the type of guy. I know exactly what you people are like. But the most of you are just great old ENCE fans, and you've got a reason to cheer today, ENCE. They've got that 1-round disadvantage to the T side. You know, considering it was the 3-0 start, considering that they closed with 3 of the last 4, it's nice to see that ENCE have got a little bite in them, a little bounce back. But it's the individuals of existence that I think they need to solve. Refresh looks real good. Nodios too.
Yeah, it's scary. This is an elimination game as well. Keep that in mind for CS Summit. So, you know, obviously RMR points on the line, but also the chance that you're going to get just knocked out here today. So not a fun position to be in, and not clear as to where this one's going either, which makes it all the more exciting. Existence, they would love to make a bit of a run here. For ENCE, I mean, they're already experienced on the top level, on the big stages. Refresh can certainly say the same to an extent, but the rest of his team maybe not so much.
Yeah, I mean that's the thing, man. Refresh played for Cloud. Am I entirely crazy when I say that he played for Cloud9?
No, you're correct. He played at a Blast event as well. He got an ace against was it MIBR?
I think so, man.
Mirage. I remember that game.
Yeah, you are right. He has kind of, he kind of, you know, he was shining bright for a little moment. I'm sure, you know, if anybody else gets poached, maybe Astralis could sign him.
What do you think about the Bubsky bench? You think Astralis is signing him? I have no lead.
I don't know.
So I don't know what's going on. But yeah,
so,
like, even Hunden
so
came out. Hunden came out with a tweet saying like, because people said Bubsky was toxic because he's like very vocal, but like it doesn't sound like him. But Hunden came out with a tweet saying, like, Bubsky, he played with him for 18 months. He's not toxic. He has his own opinions. But, I mean, you know, you've got, like, of course, everyone has their own opinions at this level. Everyone knows what they're doing. Everyone's a professional. But, yeah, that's where my brain went, right? Surely an Astralis pickup. But who knows, man? Who knows? So many Danish moves, so many Danish teams as well. But one of them is getting churned up in the connector. Alu and co, Sergey, Ariel, everyone just getting frags. And yeah, this one's done. It's Nodios in a 1-on-4.
What, you don't believe in the 1v4?
No.
Oh, all right. Well,
they're going A. Oh no, psych. They're going B. Honest. He's already won it. It's over. Oh no. Yeah. Oh no, Connor, look what he's doing. He's flanking T-spawn.
Wait, he's going to hear this.
Surely.
Shh.
Ah!
What? Oh, Okay, yo. I was about to lose my shit. I thought he was getting, you know, the wooden wall right there from short B?
Yeah.
I thought somebody just started shooting through it reverse spam. I didn't realize they were fast enough to come down Monster. I was going to scream from the rooftops, but instead I'll keep it in my pants. And we'll just move forward here. ENCE, they pick up that second pistol, and we've got to praise them for that. They finished the first half with a round. They start the second half with a round. Sergey's got 14 kills. Alu's got 14 kills. Ariel's got 13 kills. Sunny has 10. X7 5. That's the kill distribution for ENCE. And they've got a huge advantage in this one as we see Existence trickle in with just the Deagles and P250.
Mid-P coming through, but the grenades are stalled out for ENCE. I like that. A little late to the party, and he gets caught by the Mac 10. ENCE going to move through middle as a unit. Sunny's playing USP. He's trying to save some money. I like that. Economical. Recycling the weapons that might get dropped by the ENCE players in this round. You'll notice an A stack. Existence moving players up. In fact, the whole team as well. Queenix is coming to join, so ENCE are walking into a bit of a problem here. Remember, ENCE won this Deagle round on the A site in the first half when they stacked it, so certainly losable here, but even with the stack, ENCE, a lot more rifles. That's a shot, though. This is how these rounds fall apart, Connor.
Yeah, it is. A little sketchy, huh? First little headshot like that, one bullet, you just hear the clap. The thunder of the Deagle. Alu, he's going to give his back up to Hooksy, who just swings out for the 2. And that's not any 2 frags. That's the bomb carrier as well. He gets his hands immediately onto the AK with the smoke grenade, falls back. He takes damage, and Sergey gets closer. Ooh, he slides through the smoke, answers with a headshot, takes that AK right back, and now it's on Queenix. But his position has gone unchecked. There is a chance. Yeah, Sergey saves the day. He bails them out of the sketchy waters with a 3-piece to clutch. 17 frags, 8 deaths.
Blimey. Great recovery from ENCE, right? Like the late long play, something they're not ready for. Hooksy gets away for a second off of that spam from the Galil, but yeah, punished eventually. And vengeance is sweet for ENCE as they have yet another eco round to take away. Existence stacking again. They're 5 on B this time. Even less to play with, even more to play for as they try and find this third round. Oh no, it's a mincemeat. Alu only going to get 2. Look like a third. Luckily, the round isn't going to fall apart here for ENCE. They get it done with 4 alive. Up to 10 on the T side. With Train being their map pick, and a very good one at that, them starting to take the lead does not bode well for Existence at all. So double AWP into this gun round. Existence trying to come up with solutions.
I'm right there with you, man. I think this series gets more difficult the moment we are off Overpass. But your Existence, at this point, you've realized that you got a little too close to it and your pants have caught on fire. You've got to take them off. You got to roll in the dirt. You got to stamp it out while you still can, because soon enough, this is just going to be an inferno if ENCE keep running rampant at these bomb sites. But of course, I'm painting a very bleak picture. While these CTs haven't had the best of weapons, now that they've got guns, they're supposed to be doing better. But Alu, he just wrecks face. No op needed. The man flies through Monster, gets the free upgrade, and a bomb plant's going to come through from this. So this will 100% be ENCE with an 11th, and Existence trailing by 3. Uh-oh. You know, I was thinking to this myself, okay? It's been a while since I was a teenager. But imagine being Sergey, right? Who, during the first surge of ENCE, during that first miraculous run, was genuinely being considered as, like, you know, a top 20 player of this year, hands down, right? And then obviously we had the down period for ENCE. We had the faltering of ENCE. Refresh, stop, please. Stop.
Why? How? What?
Enough. Huh? 3 kills there.
He's
okay,
nuts,
so
he's nuts. Like,
he is really good.
He is really good, and he could play tier 1 easy every day. Yep. Just no sweat. So like, yeah. Sorry, carry on.
No problem. So
Sergey,
Yeah, imagine how he feels when Yumpy comes in and all of a sudden, that seemed to be the solution to ENCE's problems. They were slowly declining. I mean, not even slowly declining after removing Alexi B. That project just didn't really seem to work. But we've seen good things from ENCE. I almost want to say, like, ENCE is back on track. And if I'm Sergey and they bring in a new kid that starts doing my job better, hey, man, the moment that Yumpy is not in the server, look at Sergey go. He's got so much space being made for him, 17-8 at the moment. And it's Sunny, another potential star for the Finnish roster that goes ahead to take open this B site. So more of the same, folks. More to the B bomb site and same of the lackluster hold.
Yes, Sunny's always an interesting talking point because when he joined this team, like obviously the move made was rough. Obviously in hindsight, but like you can see why ENCE wanted to make the move in terms of how well Sunny was playing in mouse sports at the time. He was at the peak of his career, or at least it looked like it. And then when he joined this team, I mean, like, not to say he's like dropped off massively, but it feels like we never had mouse sports Sunny in ENCE. And obviously, like, it's never that easy. But yeah, maybe it's a slow burn, dude. Maybe this team is just going to keep getting better and better and learning. Like, they've always, in interviews during their rough period, they always use the, I'm going to say excuse, whatever, whether you agree with that or not, of oh, we need more time. But at the end of the day, everyone else is playing with the same schedule as them, the same jam-packed travel schedule. And obviously, it's hard to practice in that time. But yeah, it seems like, a few weeks off and a chance to stay at home has really done a lot of good for ENCE. As they've, looked good with Yampy. They're looking good right now. X7 may be struggling individually, but, like, yeah, whatever. It's a 12-8 scoreline. Who cares? And let's see if ENCE can keep this up, or if Existence actually have some CT rounds in the bank, because this is a 5 T rounds in a row after losing the first half for ENCE. So very impressive stuff, looking to keep it up.
Looking to. Slowly but surely. They'll keep this one rolling. It's again going to be the monster aggression by the looks of it. And then they kind of hop back a bit. X7, he's trying to dodge these shots, but he re-engages on his own damn terms. And now he's ready for it. So that's his 7th and 8th frag, again down towards the B site. But here's the thing, we've seen such a consistency at the B site from the T side that they wouldn't really expect this bomb to actually be heading towards A. When they see that bomb outside of the bathrooms kind of floating between connector and both options, it only continues to create confusion on the side of the CT's defense. It's going to be incredibly difficult for them to know even what's coming, let alone how to deal with that. And that's, of course, assuming that they've got the individuals to do it. And Hector's, well, there you go, folks. Woo! Oh, yes! The third kill is his, and the fourth? Oh! Nope, not yet. That's the ace in front of him, baby. And Alu trying to avoid it.
Still winnable for Alu, man. He's got an AWP. He's expecting the CT to come from spawn. That's the right read, but the time is the issue. He's going for the bomb. Hector's has gone wide. He's cut him off. Oh, Ali doesn't know, and Hector's has got the ace. What a sick clip, dude. What a read as well. Aerial, while you're talking about that illusion of where the bomb is going, Aerial fakes the bomb down to B. Hector's begins a rotation, and then his teammate must say, like, no, just stick 1-1, let's gamble. Hector's re-aggresses to try and get that info, like, okay, is it actually B? Let's clear out the toilets, let's figure this one out. And in clearing out the toilets, well, he clears out the toilets of enemies. Wow, what an ace. What a round. And it's saved Existence. It's got their first on the CT side.
Yeah, that was a sexy play, man. That close shot as well, like the gut punch on the guy in bathrooms. And yeah, Alu could have swung out and maybe stopped it all. He had a chance, but we had Hector's, who was very quickly moving around as well. He was dodging those shots. So, huge ace. The biggest individual play that we have had on Overpass, and it couldn't have come at a better time because it salvages the economy of Existence. It salvages their chance at some sort of CT success. 5 T rounds in a row for ENCE, that's the answer. It took a goddamn ace to stop ENCE. So what's the solution? What's the follow-up? You now know that Existence, they've been emboldened by the fact that they have at least won a single round. Hector's, he has got to be feeling good here.
Yeah, the issue is it's not something you can rely on, right? But in the same vein, now you know Hector's is playing well, you can leave him on this solo A. He has been doing so. They just moved Refresh up to join him, but obviously as this map goes, you can rotate very, very quickly as a CT. So it's like, you know, it's fine playing spawn. Refresh is going to re-aggress, though. He's hungry for kills, and that flash could get in the way. It's going to get stopped for a second, posted up around the corner. Hector's is covering with the orb. I like this setup for Existence. If they don't check refresh, that could be a big problem here. And well, that's the hope of the CT side. Molly back into short. Existence trying to at least take some control here. No one's going to be pushing off the back of it. And ENCE, where will they be pushing it? They're actually going to go back down B. And there's a rotate going to A. Nodios is climbing the stairs. So if ENCE hit this B site soon, before Refresh gets aggressive, that's going to provide a lot here for this T side.
Canada Lyset, Ovet Parhat, Yake, Koiliota.
Is that finish?
If chat gets what I mean. Yeah, that was my finish. We went for it. We went for it. Just like they're going to go for this B bomb site. They're pressuring it. And so far, so good. Queenix, 3 kills over on the monster. He's looking for the big multi-frags this time, but Sunny's still gunning for it. Looking for the ace. Looking for a bomb plant even. Something to keep him alive, but he's just lost in the sauce. It's Existence with the 10th.
It looked like he went round to the left on the bridge instead of on default, and he's trying to plant on the bridge, like completely lost in the smoke. And yeah, that's a weird one, but you know, he wouldn't have got the plant anyway. If he taps it, he gets shot through the smoke. So he's probably not changed all too much there. And it's going to have to be an eco from ENCE. Man, this was like a flawless T-side for a minute, with ENCE looking like they were just going to storm and sweep the board. But Existence, an ace, and now back-to-back rounds, they put ENCE on pistols. This is a chance for an 11. And Existence are well and truly in this game.
Trying their damnedest. And they're doing good so far. They don't want to slip up in a round like this. Nodios has to come over to give Hector some help. That's going to help. He lines up those 2 players, cuts this one back. It was starting to look a little sketchy, the way they had a T come out from Playground, deal with the Opper, the numbers there on Fountain. You guys could definitely see how that may have winded up being Existence falling in the front line. But no, sir. They hold it back. They keep themselves going. This is now 3 rounds in a row for the CT side with no bomb plants even for ENCE. But ENCE themselves are well equipped this round. I feel like this is one of those, this is like a swing moment. You know, this is a swing round. Momentum will be made for either of these teams based on who wins this one.
Well, let's see where it's going. ENCE, they look a bit fast here outside of the B-bomb site. They're taking a lot of control early. We have 3A if you count Nodios in con. He's been held, and Ariel was ready for it from the start of the round. The nade on the door doesn't stop him from finding kills. Sunny caught walking out mid alone. That's not a worry. ENCE now know that Existence are aggressive on A, but the danger of that is it could mean B is stacked. That's not something ENCE know, but it means they just have to go into it regardless. X7 with the entry. He backs out as well, alive with no trade. That's huge. Existence is going to rotate B. ENCE have slowed this one down. If they commit, they're committing into what will be a stack, and with that flash, Hooksy finds another. Existence putting things back into a 3-on-3, but maybe they got more than they bargained for. Going back in for another fight. Alu will kill him with the orb, and now ENCE can commit into 2.
Ooh. Headshot for Sergey. There's another CT right there. No. Refresh, he's creeping up on it. He's going to get the player off of the bomb, and he knows that Alu's got to be the last man up. It is Alu in the 1v1. Refresh. What is the play? He's got himself a flashbang. Throws that deep monster, but the threat is really short. You can see him expecting that Alu is still somewhere over here behind the pillar. He really thinks that Alu's in this position, but in reality, it's short. And Alu doesn't have the angle just yet. Molly's gonna fly past, and that's an easy pickup for the finish Sniper Star.
Yeah, I think maybe Refresh might have heard the scope from Alu because he was behind the pillar. I thought Refresh would like find a timing where he walks up, he kills Alu, then he kills the planter. But he never saw Alu in sight, so he must have heard him to have that info. And that's a really good wrap from Alu. The second his teammate dies, he doesn't try and trade, which a lot of people would do there, and maybe even lose, like, you know, that's a 50-50. It's just like it's a gamble. It's you're going for the fight, you're hoping Refresh doesn't pre-aim you, basically, and you're hoping you hit the shot as well. So Alu makes a smart call, just putting distance between him and the bomb, knowing Refresh isn't just going to stick it, and Refresh wastes a lot of time just holding monster, allowing Alu to get into position, and yeah, just a nice shot to close it. Alu doesn't miss those, man, and it's going to be 13 for ENCE. To talk about the swing round, well, it is swung in the favor of ENCE, but it's not done yet. Existence, with a bit of money still to spare, are going to buy full. refresh on the AUG, 2 SMGs, the AWP, and it's do or die right now. You lose this, you are up against 14, and you have to force or play for OT, which is also viable, but yeah, both still rough. So again, getting team knifed. Luckily not that much damage, but yeah, this is another big round. They all are at this point.
The smoke, they'll go. Queenix on the other side of this, they die to the boost, and then Queenix, the 1-2 combo, the left-right hook just knocks Sunny and Ariel out of the round. This could be huge. I said that last round was going to result in some sort of a swing, but the CT side still had enough cash to bounce back with. I was mistaken, Hugo. This is the swing round. This is the moment that everything's invested for both the teams, and it starts very quickly with the 5v3.
Yeah, and just a ticking time bomb now ends with a minute on the clock. They don't want to commit, because if they do, they're going into, at best, an equal situation, and that is not good in CS. You want picks, you want to try and work some kills, but Existence are playing really, really safe here. They're not giving anything away. They're not fighting, they're not spotting, and they're just waiting for ENCE to go for the execute. It might be now. With that Heaven smoke, they've only got 2 dumps of utility left. Wrapping back Monster. Hooksy can be flashed in here. He's done a lot of that in the CT side. He's lining one up right now. Still jump spotting on A. Still 2 players topside right now, but it won't matter. There's the pop, and right as the T's come through, doesn't get better than that. Queenix can drop another. Alu's coming through the smoke. He's got Queenix trapped right now, but Nonios can cover any kind of plant. Alu is overwhelmed, and it's 2 spraying down CTs to find a 12th. Existence won't go down without a fight.
No, sir. I want to say, actually, that Existence are now in the driver's seat here. They're still trailing, but the car in front of them's lost a wheel. Alu's out back trying to push it. Sergey's driving, and I don't even know if he has a license. But jokes aside, Hugo, ENCE, they are in deep waters right now. They're going to have to go for the save, which means 13 rounds apiece. And this CT side, okay, it started with 5 consecutive round wins for ENCE. And now it's turned back the other direction. The full Glock burst right into the meat grinder. That is Queenix. He wants his ace, and he's gonna get it.
Clean as can be. That's what you love to see, Connor. Get it over and done with, really, as we wait for the rifle rounds. And boy, are they coming. They're coming fast. ENCE back in with guns. This is crucial, and I can't believe that Existence have managed to turn this around. Great resilience, as Danes often do have. It feels like these guys never give up. And yeah, 5 rounds at the start of the half for ENCE. Existence have had the answers ever since and traded rounds very effectively. So no AWP here for ENCE. They're really just relying on the rifles, and we have 2 for Existence as well. Can hamstring you, but on a map like Overpass, honestly, it's going to do more good than bad. They are running double AWPs A right now, none on this B bomb site, and so, you know, like if ENCE win B and get these kills, that's going to be a problem.
Boy, nice headshot response from Sunny. Doesn't get that second kill. Kind of looked away from it.
Yeah.
You think that's one of those moments where he assumed he got the headshot? Because it kind of looked like he did.
Yeah, for sure. Or thought his teammate was going to trade it for Monster or something. Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
He definitely thought that player was no longer there. It's not like he was getting shot at from heaven or anything. He was covered. So, yeah, that's a rough one. It's going to leave ENCE a man down here, and now they got to go back towards A. Well, where have the AWPs been all round? A. Even though Hector's is heaven, Hooksy can call for his help.
They're going to keep 2 deep B. Hector's, he's on that float in the heavens. He's lying on the luscious white clouds, being fed Ferrero Rocher and, I don't know, champagne? What do you think they eat and drink in heaven? Sergey, he's trying to clear the bomb site. Hooksy's going to drop the bomb itself. It's that op, that rotating up op that just sets up shop all over this A bomb site. Although he still has a chance, but he needs this kill onto Hector's now, and he's got to pick that bomb back up. He's got a CT coming in from the mid flank on Bathroom, but he gets aggressive and almost so close drops Queenix out of the equation. 3 health is what makes the difference there in the 1v1 on the back of the bomb site. It is Existence with a 1-round lead, and it is ENCE strapped for cash again.
Ooh, timeout time. Take a breather. Work it out. and get back into the game, because ENCE, man, they could be getting, potentially eliminated today. I mean, one of these two teams is, right? I thought it was going to be Existence starting off the day with ENCE, taking a convincing lead. This not being even their map pick either. But now we're in a world where, we're going to go into Train potentially with Existence being a map up. They got wrecked on NIP on Train yesterday, but they still showed some nice rounds, and obviously the ideas were there. Existence have had great ideas. Thinking back to that short play the other round was a really cool concept. Boosting up, hiding on the boost outside B, and then sending Queenix aggressively on short once the boost has gotten a kill. Everyone from ENCE is looking up, and then they should be looking to their right. They're going to get pushed. So yeah, Existence, they've been full of ideas, and they showed us that yesterday on Train as well. NIP was just putting such a good hold down. Hampus was rocking in like a madman. The AWPs were good. Twist was buying auto snipers for crying out loud. And that's kind of how that game went. So yeah, Existence in a great position right now, and they're going to keep it up, taking the opening kill of this round. ENCE are playing for OT. Keep that in mind. Some players have bought fully, others have saved.
At first, even after the end of the first half, I was thinking to myself, like, yeah, strong T showing from Existence, but it felt more like, three of those rounds came by way of the pistol, etc., and the CT side looked good enough. And then when ENCE were coming into this T side, man, I kept getting a little bit, I was mesmerized by ENCE, we'll say. But now I'm realizing what this truly is. It was a late start to an excellent CT side. There have been no bomb plants as of late. CTs, no need to retake. They are just locking down the sites time and time again. x6tence is a madman. He is right up there alongside Queenix and Refresh. Those three players at 20, 22, and 23 kills apiece. This is convincing. Now, there is one last gun round attempt here for ENCE. If this doesn't work, then we do go on to Train. And despite the shortcomings that you've mentioned about Existence on Train, what makes me feel a little more convinced is the fact that the ops have been on point, and we know that the ops play a crucial role on Train, baby. So let's focus on this one, because this 29th round is huge.
Yeah, keep in mind, you talk about AWPs just quickly, ENCE have been somewhat relying on Yampi, alongside Alu, both those players running AWPs, but a lot of the success on Train recently has come from Yampi, so that could be a problem later on. That being said, I've seen a million Alu clutches on Train, so we'll get there when we get there. Let's see if we can get there now. Existence on this B bomb site. ENCE are about to commit with the execute. 3 CTs here, and the entry goes away of ENCE. They're going to double it. Team kill from Sunny. That could cost them. They've been traded by Queenix on the site, and he's going to get overwhelmed after another. It's a 3-on-2. The AWPs up for the retake here, but ENCE have yet to plant.
Oh, and x6tence, he finds X7 on the back line. Then it's the bomb planter. This could be the one-man retake. Refresh not even needed, it seems. Sergey, he's keeping his eyes on the left, but it's both the ops on the right side of this ramp right now. And as the time continues to tick, there is so much utility for Existence to force this retake into their favor. They're trying to focus back, but nobody's checked him. Oh, x6tence, he gets their attention, and Refresh with the pistol seals the deal. Existence, baby, picking up Overpass. It looked shaky at times, but they survive, and they win their map pick.
Ooh, that was scary. That was very scary. But this has really set up the series so well, man. I'm really excited for Train now as a second map, right? Like an ENCE classic, a go-to, obviously one that these Danish players have frequented and know what they're doing on, but maybe the results aren't there. Yeah, you're don't worry, Connor. We forgive you, man. Don't worry. The audio issues, they're not on your side of the coin today. I think that's more so me.
Yeah, Hugo Byron over here. He's living underneath the stairs and speaking through a fan.
I can break the mixer on camera if you want. I can just snap it over my knee. There's nothing stopping me. This is mine. It's not productions. It's not summits. I can just start breaking shit,
Yeah,
We'll see. We'll see. We might get there.
We're pushing Hugo Byron to the edge, folks. Will he snap by the end of the day? Will we get a chance to bring him back on another one of these B-Stream broadcasts? Maybe not. Please join me after the break for Map 2 and the attempt at pushing Hugo over the edge.